it's Sandy Missouri from Balloon Utopia and Mark It with Balloons. And today I'm going to show you, actually this is by your request. You guys asked me to show you how to do this. So what I want to show you is how you can make a column on 260s and then transfer it to a pole later. And in fact, this is how we do our columns when we're transporting them pretty much for every job if it's a standard column. It's a little bit more complicated if it's a column that has shaping or different sizes. It doesn't necessarily hold as tight, but when you're doing a column that the girth from top to bottom is the same, this is a really great way to be able to get it to pack flat-ish so that then you can set it up at the venue later or whatever. So to start with, what we need is two 260s. And we're going to tie them together. And I generally tie nipple to nozzle. I don't know that I actually have a reason for it. That's just what I do. So you just tie them together just like you're tying your shoes, just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a quad out of our balloons. And I just love these damask balloons. Like, I've been wanting to use them in a video forever, so this is the perfect one. So what we're gonna do is, of course, you know that you tie it into a duplet, and if you don't know how to tie your balloons into a duplet, go find my video on how to make a duplet out of balloons. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our two duplets, put it together, and twist the balloons, just like so. Okay, and because we're doing a zigzag, we do want it to have this AB color pattern. Okay, so now this is the important part here. The way that we're going to start it is that I usually take the nozzle end, because it's just got, you know, something more to hold on to, and I'm going to kind of wrap it around and figure eight it maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times, because I really want it to be tight. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the rest of it around my hand like this. Okay? Now we got to get down. And this is, you know, the thing with balloons. You're getting up, you're getting down, you're getting up, you're getting down. And I'm going to take my next quad. And here's the thing, when you're doing it with the string, as much as possible you want to try to place your quad where it goes and then figure eight the string or the 260 around it, keeping a really tight tension on it. So that's why I have it wrapped around my hand, so that I can keep that tension tight. Okay, because if you let it go loose, then it's going to be all floppy, it's not going to stay together, it'll bend, and it's going to be more difficult for you to put it onto the pole. Okay, so continuing on, now since I want to do the zipper pattern, instead of going here like I would to do a spiral, I'm going to go back to here, so that I'm going back and forth, you see, and then I'm figure eighting over it. And now we're going to put on the next one, and I think that one goes here. Nope, that doesn't go there. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see anything. It's not vanity, it's glare. I didn't want you guys distracted by my light glaring glasses. Okay, maybe a little vanity. Anyways, all right, so about the point that here now I can bend down and do it, but there will be a point where it becomes unruly. So we're going to do this like that, and let's see how many. I need 11 balloons, and these balloons here, they're sized to about 8, no, yeah, I guess probably about 8 or 9 inches there. It doesn't matter, it's the same no matter what size, really. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. Okay, so at the point where it becomes kind of unruly, especially if you're a shorty like me and it's becoming taller than you, then it really helps to have something that's going to give a counter pressure when you're doing it. And this is usually the point that I start screaming at my kids to help me. Hey, pass me those balloons! I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is 9 balloons. Ah, 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 ah. And 10 balloons. Okay, that's gonna get old if I keep doing that. And the last one. Okay, so now, after I put on the last quad, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of figure 8 it on the next quad and it's just to kind of seal it in and tie it, okay? So now it's ready for transport. Basically, to transport it, I can just stick my hand in the middle, pick up the string, throw it into the van or the truck, and then when we get to the job site, we can put together our poles. Now, right now I'm using a lamp base for my pole. These are great for indoors, but not for outdoors, and not for very, very tall, because the footprint is pretty small. So if you were doing outdoors, I really recommend a 2x2 footprint, 2 foot by 2 foot. These just wouldn't be stable enough. But for demonstration purposes, they're fine. All right, so now the next thing I want to show you is that I've got a couple of 260s here, and I'm just cutting them in half, just like that. Okay, so now I get to the venue, I set up my poles or my base plates and poles, whatever I'm working with, and now all I have to do is simply take this, and I kind of, that might even be a little bit tall, but I kind of just take it and I start with the bottom and put it on. Hey, get on there. And then you're just kind of like pushing it on. You're separating the balloons and just kind of pushing the pole into it, really. Just like that. Okay, so you just kind of keep separating them and just kind of pulling it on. And it's not locked down quite yet, okay? And then oftentimes what I'll do, just to make sure that it's pretty tight, is on the top cluster, I'll twist it around the pole. I don't know if you guys can see this properly. And then I'll do the same on the bottom one. And that just kind of like locks it in. And so we want to make sure that the ones that you're twisting are actually the ones that are going around the pole, because otherwise you're just twisting balloons. Okay? Like that. Okay. And now, okay, that's good. All right, so now what I'm going to do is those half 260s that I showed you. So what I'm doing is I'm holding that string and pulling it to the pole, and then I'm taking this, my half 260, and literally wrapping it around the string and the pole and tying it in a knot. Just like that. And I'm going to do that in 3 places. And what I found is doing it, you know, kind of towards the top, kind of towards the middle, towards the bottom, and then having the top one and the bottom one locked keeps it very, very secure. So there's my second one. And it, you know, it doesn't have to be exact where you put it, but having basically these 5 points will keep it really secure. Now, the other benefit of doing it this way, there we go. Yeah, God, I love these balloons. The other benefit of doing it this way is that when you go to tear it down and you pop it all, they're all going to hang on to that string. So all you have to do is cut those couple of places, take the entire string, and throw it in the trash. Cleans up really easy. And then of course if you wanted to tie a balloon into the top, just like you always tie a balloon into the top, it's exactly the same thing. Just put it in, tie it on. So there you go. That is how you can make a column on a 260 and then put it onto a pole once you get to the venue. If you like this video, and I hope you do, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, tell everyone you know to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, drop me a comment, you know, tell me what you thought, tell me what else you want to see. I'm making videos every week. And if you want to support me, please buy my books on Amazon and also check out my Patreon. You know, I put a lot of heart, soul, and actual physical cash into making these videos for you, so I appreciate all of your support, and I also appreciate you watching this. So thank you so much, and until next time, go forth and balloonify!